In the last video, I spoke about what you put into your body. And it had me thinking, oh, yeah, there's also another aspect about that, where your body is, what your body is exposed to on a daily basis. The core principle of this video is your environment supporting your body, or is it harming or stressing it? So I think there's the obvious, your physical environment. Is there pollution? Are there chemicals? Is the water or air toxic? Things of that sort. If your body is being exposed to those things on a daily basis, it makes it really hard for the body to heal because it is constantly up against a threat. It's not able to rest, right, and restore. And then we have your home environment. I know and let me just actually preference to like, you may not be able to choose your environment, like what country you live in, or whether or not you're in an apartment or house, or shack, whatever it is, tent. Like you might not be able to choose these things, and I get that. But this is for if you do have some choice, if you do have some control over this. These are just other ways in which you can address your health as it pertains to ADHD. And so let me get back to the home. If you're living in a messy environment, it can be really hard to function. Like always seeing stuff out of place. Like just if you think about it, honestly, just from a functional point of view, like every time you go to do something, you can't find anything. You're already operating slower just from a functional point of view. Like you can't find anything. And then also the chaos. I feel like, this is my opinion, at least for me, and my experience. Whenever my room was a mess and is a mess, my mind is a mess. My state of being is a mess. So you can think of your room as like a direct reflection of your mind. It can give you some insight. Like clean, clean that room up and see how much better you feel. I've never heard anybody say, "Oh my God, I just cleaned my room and I just feel worse." Like usually when people are in those super depressive episodes, room is just a hot mess.com, and they clean it, they always talk about how much better they feel because the two are correlated. The space you're in, it affects you. And it's not just about, cleanliness. It could be about, like, is there any mold? Is there a lot of dust? Like things that can physically harm the body. Lighting, like, are you in a basement? Do you get any sunlight? Do you have those like bright white, I forget what they're called, but like those lights where it seems like you're about to go to the morgue? Like, are those up in every room? These are all things that are affecting you physically, mentally, and emotionally. And so if you can, it would be nice to address these things because they might seem really marginal, but they can they can go a really long way in creating an environment that is conducive of healing. Social environment. Who are you friends with? Like, I know there's a term like you are what you eat, but there's like something else like that. But it's like about your friends, like you are the company you keep. Like, are your friends negative, like draining, always wanting something from you? Or are they positive and supportive and loving? I wouldn't want to meet up with my friends every time and feel drained. And I was doing that for a while. I didn't understand it. For the longest time, I was like, I don't like being around people. I'm not a people person. I prefer to be alone. But that actually wasn't the case. I had unintentionally, unknowingly surrounded myself with people that were very draining and negative. And then I was becoming that too, you know, because you are the company you keep. So then I became like that, and I was like, you know, I can't. And I stayed by myself for a really long time until I found. Honestly, I didn't find anybody. I was forced out of the house because I decided to enroll in massage school, and then I found this beautiful group of human beings, and I was like, oh wow. And it was through them that I actually learned, like, I need to be better about who I choose to be around. So if you're just trying to fit in, or like these people are convenient, maybe think twice. Like relationships take work and energy, and it's an exchange. And so you might want to be more considerate about who you are choosing to do that with, because I was the type of person who was just like trying to be friends with everyone. I moved around a lot as a kid, went to 11 different schools, and it was just a way that I found in order to survive all that. But it wasn't really serving me anymore as I got older. I had to be more selective. So, moral of the story is the people around you are your environment. If you're constantly around stress, negativity, conflict, these can affect your physical body and your emotions. Now, again, like I said before, you may not have control over every topic that I discussed, but for the ones that you do, shape them to fit you in the life, you know, that you want. Like I said before, that's conducive to healing, that promotes healing and you know, happiness and positivity, all that good stuff. And for the things that you don't necessarily have control of right now, that's okay. You know, if you work on these, if you work on what you can right now, you'll find out. Typically, in my experience, later down the line, those other things usually start to click in place all by themselves, or the opportunity just arises later down the line. So you may not know when it's going to happen, but just stay positive, keep the vision clear, and do what you can. So stay tuned for the next video, because even if your environment is perfect, if you don't address what's going on inside, those emotions, it's still going to show up as symptoms or conditions, right? So that's what I'm going to talk about in my next video. Much love and happy healing.